Guys, I might have just found a hidden gem. Today, we're between New Braunfels and San Antonio, just 5 minutes off I-35, checking out Regency Ranch. Chesmar Homes builds in this neighborhood. As you can see behind me, they build stunning properties. Today, we're gonna take you inside their model, as well as give you an idea on what's going on around this neighborhood. But before we do that, my name is Quentin. I'm gonna be your realtor for the next few minutes. If you do me a huge favor, go down below and drop a like on the video. It truly does help support the channel. And if you don't wanna miss out on anything when it comes to the San Antonio real estate market, we encourage you guys to subscribe. But without further ado, let's go check out this amazing model. This is gonna be the Grant floor plan, 4-bed, 3.5 bath, just over 3,800 square feet. This is also gonna come standard with a 4-car garage. And again, all the homes in this neighborhood are gonna be on at least a minimum acre home site. This particular community starts in the 800s, but they have inventory from the mid-8s all the way to just over $1 million. So we'll start right here at the front door. Awesome double door front entry. This is gonna be wood with the glass accent. What I love is it opens right here into your living space, the heart of the home. So a really good sized living room. Another great feature of this property is you're gonna have different elevations in ceiling height. So anywhere from 11 to like 14 feet, which is great. This is gonna be the max, that 14 feet. Again, really good sized room, and the centerpiece being right here, your electric fireplace. So you can change the colors. It also emits heat. And with Chesmar being a semi-custom home builder, we'll talk about that a little bit more here in a second, you can change the different colors or textures going on this back wall. But we'll start by going to this wing of the home. We're gonna have the first room, which is an office, very standard. You do have offices kind of tucked in the front of the property. Pretty good sized room. They're using it as a sales rep office, so pretty good idea on what the space would look like with furniture. It also does have a closet in there. And then we're gonna have a second living or flex space. I think this would be perfect for a man cave, maybe a kid's area. So they have like a toy room or a game room, whatever the case may be. It does have 2 closets. And then what I find interesting is this is gonna be your first garage, a 2-car garage for this property, but they also use it as their design center. So with Chesmar, again, they're a semi-custom home builder. You pick one of their lots, you can pick one of their floor plans and just completely customize it with whatever you want. And you can do that pretty much from day one. So once you come to the design center, you meet with me and Hunter, we'll put together what colors you're looking for and give you a really good idea of the packages. Like I mentioned, just everything in here from flooring to the custom J-Craft cabinets, all of it. So really love how Chesmar does that. If we continue on, you are gonna have a half bath over here as well for guests. So here's that half bath, just the toilet and the vanity. Really good use of space. And then if we go into here, this is going to be your laundry room. So they have the mud bench on that back wall. Obviously your 2 units, they put a bunch of cabinets in here as well as some folding space. And then they even give you an opportunity, this is obviously a printer, but you can put a nice little fridge or an additional appliance in here. And then behind me is the access to the primary bedroom. We'll see that towards the end of the property. But then, excuse me, you just open right back up into the heart of the home. I love when the centerpiece of the property is the living and dining and even the kitchen space. It really just kind of gives you that really homey feel. But anyways, we open right into the kitchen. You actually have 2 islands. This is a very unique countertop. It's a leathered countertop. With them being semi-custom, again, you can pick whatever you want, but I really, really like what they did in here. So huge island here. This is where the sink is gonna be undermounted, and it does face the living space. Great opportunity for entertaining. Nice fixtures, and they even have a reverse osmosis system here. A bunch of cabinets and countertop space in here, and this is gonna actually be the standard iteration of this kitchen. The only thing that they did decide to do is put the extra height on the cabinets. That's it. Everything else in here pretty much comes standard, which is awesome. So the appliance package is also standard. 6 burner, we are in a gas neighborhood. You do have this standard as well, being that vent hood. We also have the built-in dual ovens, which is awesome. And then right here, like I mentioned, is gonna be that second island. Both islands do come with some nice eating area. And I know we see this with some builders. They did the cabinet wrap look, not necessarily workable cabinets, but they give you the look for both of the islands, which is quite nice. Tucked over here is gonna be the actual dining space. If that's not enough room, you also have space in here. They did a rectangle table, not my kind of cup of tea. I'd probably put they put a square. I'd probably put a rectangle in here, and you could easily fit an 8-seater. And I love looking out these windows. If you come over here, I mean, you get to see pretty much the raw land. This is what most of the backyards are gonna see in this particular neighborhood, which is a great feature. Just really nice picturesque windows. Anywho, right here is going to be your pantry, so adamant space in there for all your storage needs. And then between these two first secondary bedrooms, we have this nice little sitting area or workbench, which is cool. And then we're gonna have the first of 3 secondary bedrooms. So they're all really good sizes. They all do also have a walk-in closet, but this room is pretty much mirrored on the other side. So we'll see that here in a second. And they share a Jack and Jill. So this bedroom has its own vanity. They separate them with a shared toilet and shower tub combo space, and you can lock these doors on either side so they can have their privacy, and it goes into another vanity. So I think this would be perfect for those that have kids because they don't necessarily have to share a full bathroom and they still get their space, but they're also adamant sized rooms. And then right here is gonna be that closet space, which again, walk-in closet. You gotta love a walk-in closet in secondary bedrooms. So as we walk back through here, I just wanna show the kitchen one more time, just an absolute stunning kitchen. I forgot to mention, this back wall also has a bunch more cabinets and countertop space. So just so much room to walk around for activities.
You'll give us so much extra space in our room to do activities. Please say yes.
But as we keep going, over here is going to be your media room. So pretty good size. I love how it's fully blacked out, so there's no windows. You have the opportunity of putting surround sound in here. And you can always put my videos on the TV like is currently being displayed to show everybody what a great realtor I am. Got you the best deal on this property. Nonetheless, right here is gonna be your second garage door. It's gonna be a 2-car garage, and then we're gonna have the last of the secondary bedroom. So another really good sized bedroom. I love how they kept the ceiling height in here. It just makes it feel so much bigger. Not necessarily a full walk-in closet, nice little step-in, if you will, closet, but still good space. And then if you walk into there, that's gonna be the ensuite for this particular bathroom. So single vanity toilet with just the shower in here. But I love how they did that because this could be like a mother-in-law or guest suite. They don't necessarily share a bathroom or a wall with any other bedroom, which is nice. Give you orientation again. That is gonna be the guest wing or the secondary bedroom wing. This is gonna be that second living space. Obviously we're in the main living room with the primary tucked in the back over there, but let's go check out the outside, the lot, and what's going on in this area. As we approach the backyard, you're gonna have this awesome covered patio. So this is gonna be the standard size covered patio. This thing is huge. It pretty much goes the length of the living space, and you still have really nice elevation in the ceiling height in here. There are gonna be a few upgrades to the patio. It's gonna be this gas fireplace. So again, gas fireplace out here, and then they did elect to stamp the concrete here. So again, 2 upgrades, although it is gonna be the standard size. Something that I love that they do is gonna be a snub for a gas line. So if you wanted to put a outdoor kitchen or something of that nature, you have the access for it. And they use what they call Home Team. It's essentially a pest defense mechanism. They put piping throughout the home, and all you have to do is have the pest people come in, plug in, and put the pesticides through the property. But if we transition to the size of the lot, again, it is gonna be an acre, so it's gonna be massive. You're gonna have a bunch of space for a pool, sports court, extended patio, whatever the heart desires. And with that being said, Chesmar builds very wide homes in this neighborhood. So rather than going very deep, again, they extend wide. So you're gonna have a bunch of backyard space and front yard space just to give you a really grand feel, while also still having pretty good space from your neighbors, which most people in neighborhoods like this are looking for. Now, talking about location, again, we're off of I-35, just 5 minutes off the highway, right between New Braunfels and San Antonio. So you have the big city access, as well as can get to New Braunfels for all the great amenities that New Braunfels has to offer. And if you wanted to, you can go all the way up to Austin or even beyond to Dallas, which is awesome. Then thinking about the neighborhood, this is gonna be a very intimate community. So there's gonna be roughly 50 to 60 home sites with just 2 phases, all of them, again, being on those acre home sites. The big thing that I definitely wanna make sure you guys are aware of is the tax rate is gonna be around 1.4, but they do have essentially like a PID, a municipality district, where you do have a little bit extra fees. It's about $8,000 a year, just over $8,000 a year, so something to consider. Without further ado, let's go check out your primary bedroom. So as we come back inside, I did want to highlight something. Although you have the sliding glass doors to give you that indoor-outdoor living in this model, this is an upgrade. So if you want it, you can always build the property with it. If you don't want it, or you don't need it, I'm sorry, you can always have a bunch of glass letting in some nice natural light. Nonetheless, back here is going to be the primary suite. Really good sized bedroom. They have a little kick out in the front right here for like the TV or entertainment side. You have these huge picture frame windows just letting in all the natural light, as well as giving you great views of the backyard. Another thing I did want to talk about is going to be this covered patio. So this is an upgrade as well, but I feel like it's very useful because you could have a cup of coffee back here and just really take in your, not necessarily hill country views, but your hilly kind of views and just all the greenery back here. If you didn't put this here, this wouldn't necessarily take up more space in your primary bedroom. It is dead space for just pretty much landscaping in the backyard, but I love how they did that. Nonetheless, a really nice bedroom. And with this being a very big 1-story, you do have 2 AC units in this property. So this one's gonna control this side of the house with another one controlling the other side of the house. Nice feature there. So we continue on, this is gonna be the primary bathroom. You have your water closet or throne room here, linen closet on your right, and then we just walk into an impeccable bathroom. Dual vanities. We'll talk about the shower first because it's ginormous. I mean, tiled everywhere in here. This is the standard layout, by the way. They might have had elevated touches in here, but the standard layout. You also do have a freestanding tub here. And again, it's encased in the glass within the shower. And then a bunch of windows in here bringing in all that great natural light. On this side, we have the custom J-Craft custom cabinets in here as well with a nice little vanity. I would probably use this as like a coffee bar or maybe put some waters or drinks in there. And then you have, again, those 2 vanities. So probably hers and his, or again, for both partners to have their own. You're gonna have sinks with extended vanities on both sides and a bunch of cabinets. And something that Chesmar does that not every builder does is gonna be this medicine cabinet. Again, another standard feature, just things that this builder does in this neighborhood that not all do. And then we have the walk-in closet. Before we talk too much about the walk-in closet, another standard feature that I want to highlight is actually gonna be the attic. So let's get up there. So I jumped up in the attic real quick to show you what it looks like. And again, it's spray foam. So they do it in the attic to help with the insulation throughout the property and the energy efficiency. It's expanding spray foam. So they spray it there, expands a little bit. This is obviously what the attic looks like. You're gonna have your HVAC up here as well. It is gonna be gas powered. That's that little tube down there. They also have a zip system. So all in all, it's just gonna be a very energy efficient property. And this is one of the reasons why, again, because it's spray foam and it's expanding and it actually seals up all of the gaps rather than if they did just bats or some kind of below foam in the attic. So let's get back downstairs and finish the tour. Again, that is standard in this neighborhood. So I love how Chesmar does that. Just like I mentioned, not a lot of features are done to this extent standard within the builder. And then we have some more closet space over here. And like I mentioned, it leads right back into your laundry room, which is awesome. And then just to give you orientation, this is gonna be the office with your half bath and secondary living. Primary living here, that is back facing, this is front facing. All in all, I think this is a perfect home. I love this property, but I wanna know what you guys have to say. So go down below, let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and your favorite feature. Alongside that, if you're looking at making a move to the greater San Antonio area, I wanna be your real estate resource of choice. If you go down in the description, you'll see all my contact information. And for those that are watching on a TV, you can scan the QR code on screen. Please don't hesitate to reach out so I can be a resource for you and your family. If you wanna see a home similar to this one, click here and we'll see you on the next one.